Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's webinar. Today's webinar is about breathing, meditation, and mindfulness. If you've not joined me before, we're going to go through a few breathing techniques which helps clear the mind and relax the body and stop the body producing the chemicals that make us anxious. So sit comfortably. If you've got some water, have it by your side because you might need to sip some water between our meditations. Relax, make sure you're sitting comfortably, and we're going to start. We're going to start, first of all, with some breathing exercises. We're going to breathe in for 5, hold it briefly, and out for 7. I'll start by talking you through by counting, and then I'll leave you to practice it for yourself. The longer you do these exercises, the more relaxed you become. While you're doing the breathing exercise, try and clear your mind of any issues, any problems. And if little thoughts pop up, I want you to pretend that you've got a little animal on your head that's swiping them away. They're irrelevant. You don't need to think about anything but the breath. So let's begin. And we're going to start by breathing in for 5, holding it, and out for 7. And when I say begin, I shall start to count, and I'm hoping you're with me as we start now. Breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Breathe out for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Out for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Out for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Out for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Out for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I hope we feel a little more relaxed, and now I want you to try it for yourself. I'll say nothing except breathe in, hold it, breathe out. The rest is up to you. We'll start now. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Right, we've completed that exercise. The final exercise on breathing is that you're to go completely on your own for a short while. Now, if you can increase the breathing in to breathing in for 7 and holding it and breathing out for 9, that's even better. But just practice the breathing in and out. Relax, allow yourself to allow the breath to be very soft, very gently. Doesn't matter whether you breathe in through your nose or your mouth. Just practice the breathing in, holding it, and then breathing out. I'll be back for you shortly. You can continue practicing this breathing exercise here as much as possible. Try and find yourself a quiet space every day away from mobile phones, distractions and things like that. And just concentrate on your breath, even if you do it just for a minute or 2 minutes. It will help you relax. Now we're going on to a meditation. The first meditation I'm going to do with you today is about how we bring energy into the body, how we think about our body, and how we can move that energy around our body to help relieve stress, pain, and anxiety. So I hope you're sitting very comfortably, feet firmly on the floor, back comfortable, and we'll now close your eyes and we'll begin. I want you to imagine from the soles of your feet these long, long roots growing out from the soles of your feet through the ground, through the floor, until they're firmly attached in the earth to rocks and stones, minerals and gems. They're starting to grow everywhere around the earth from where you're sitting. And through those roots, you start to bring up the energy from the earth, the nourishment, the energy, as it starts to travel up through those roots, up through to the soles of your feet. That energy starts to travel round the soles of your feet. You feel it in your toes. You feel it in the sole of your feet, in the arch of your foot. But as that energy starts to travel round your foot, you find the energy starts to remove pain, stress, aches, any problems that your feet do not need. You don't want in your body anymore. But it leaves there positive energy. It's revitalized the cells. You can feel your feet relaxing, feeling better as that energy moves round your feet. Now start to bring this energy up past your ankles. As it travels past your ankles, once again the energy relaxes, heals, soothes, gives positivity to that part of your body, but removing any pain, any issues, anything your body doesn't need. The energy starts to travel up through your shins and your calves. Once again, it's cleansing and clearing, healing, but leaving behind this wonderful energy, but taking away anything your body doesn't need. As it continues to travel up to your knees and to the back of your knees. Once again, as you feel this energy swirling around this part of your body, you feel the energy taking away pain, problems, any issues, leaving behind just positively charged cells, blood vessels, bones, all having been positively charged by this energy. But all negativity has been removed. Now this energy starts to travel up through your thighs, through the back of your legs. It travels fast up this part of your body, but as it travels, once again, it removes anything your body doesn't need, anything you don't want in your body, but leaves behind positivity, with that part of your body feeling better and recharged. The energy now travels up into your hips and into your lower abdomen. Once again, the energy does its work, leaving behind positively charged cells, tissues, blood vessels. Everything is being positively charged by this energy. But once again, the negative energy is being removed by this energy as it travels up through the body, travels up and up past the lower abdomen, past all the duodenum and the large and small intestines, all that part of your body, until it reaches your stomach. Once again, all the positive energy has been left behind, charging your cells, your tissues, bones, any part of the plasma, any part of your body is now being recharged. The negative pain, anxiety, tension, and anything your body doesn't need has been taken by this energy as it moves up through the body. It's now in your solar plexus. I want you to now just leave that energy there as we now concentrate on the upper part of the body. I want you to now imagine from the top of your head a lotus flower opening, and from that lotus flower a cord starts to rise up higher and higher. It stretches out and stretches out until it stretches out past the earth into the universe. It's gone a long, long way, but that cord now touches to the energy that the universe contains. And from that cord, energy comes down through that cord into your head and into your skull, into your brain. The energy is positive energy, and it starts to cleanse and clear the mind, clearing the mind of pain, anxiety, tension, anything your mind doesn't need or want, any anxieties you don't want or need, but leaves behind positivity, leaves behind optimism, hope, healing, everything your body does need. This energy is bringing in as it starts to travel down through your face, travels down the back of your head, travels down past your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and your chin. As it goes, once again, tension, anxiety, pain are being removed, just leaving behind the positively charged energy. As it travels down through past your mouth, your neck, it travels down, it starts to travel across your body, across to your shoulders. It starts to travel down your arms. As it travels down each arm, it leaves behind the positive energy, but takes away pain, negativity, issues and problems. You feel them all being dissipated by this positively charged energy as it starts to travel down past the elbows, past the forearms, into the wrists, and it travels into each and every finger and thumb. You feel it tingling as it moves, recharging, activating your cells with this positive charge. Once again, you feel this positive energy taking away pain, issues and problems. Once again, the energy starts to travel back up the arms, back up to the shoulders, and then it travels down to the travels down all the upper part of the torso. As it travels down the upper torso towards the lower torso, it starts to recharge the heart, the kidney, the lungs, the liver, the spleen. Every part of that part of the upper body is being recharged. You feel that positive energy recharging every part of your body, leaving behind this positivity, taking away the pain, issues, problems, as it travels into the stomach, where it joins up with the energy you've brought up through from the earth. Now, this one big ball of energy that's left now is just full of negative energy. You've left all the positive energy in your body. Now, I want you to imagine that in your stomach there's another lotus flower. This will once again opens up, and this ball of negative energy is thrown out through the lotus flower from your body back into the room. You see the ball of negative energy leaving the room, leaving where you are, leaving this area, leaving this country, as it floats back through the sky, floats back into space, where it's going to be recharged. Only your body now contains positive energy, positively charged energy. Every part of your has now been positively recharged. Negative pain, anything your body doesn't need has now been sent back to the universe. I want you to think about this lotus flower on your stomach And I want you to close it back to a tight, tight bud. And I want you to look here. I want you to take your attention again down to the soles of your feet. I want you to bring back those roots. I want you to bring back and allow those roots to come back into the soles of your feet. As they come back, I want you to seal the soles of your feet. Make sure you've closed the soles of your feet and those roots are firmly back into your being. Now I want you to take your attention to the top of your head. I want that silken cord to come back from the universe. Allow it to come back as it flows back into you. Once again, I want you to close the lotus flower on the top of your head to a tight bud. Now, I want you to imagine you've got a cloak, a beautiful cloak, a protective cloak, a cloak that's going to keep all this energy within your being. It's going to make you feel comfortable, secure. It's your comfort blanket. I want you to wrap this cloak around you to keep all this positive energy within you. This cloak is a magic cloak. This cloak has mirrors on it. So during your day, during times when you have perhaps a difficult encounters, difficult situations, this cloak has mirrors. And those mirrors will reflect away anything that's negative, anything you don't need or want. The mirrors will reflect away all that negative thought and energy. You're now cocooned in this positivity. You now, I hope, feel relaxed and more positive. And I'd like you to come back. Make sure you're sitting firmly in your seat. Come back and join me. And if you have some water, I would like you to have a little sip of water now before we start the next meditation. Welcome back. I hope we're feeling a little bit more relaxed. I have talked in the past about having a stone. I'm going to talk about it again today. They're very easy to purchase, and it's best to get a nice smooth one that's very tactile. If you go into a shop that sells these stones, I would just pick some up until you feel comfortable with one. Once again, I'm going to tell you about if you're having any issues or problems, you can use the stone to think about that issue or problem. As you're thinking about it, rub the stone. The action of rubbing your stone gives you more concentration. If you have an issue you want to get rid of, imagine the stone is taking it. Imagine the stone is taking that issue away. The stone's got it, you haven't got it anymore. Let the stone have the pain. If you're in pain, imagine putting that pain into the stone. The stone can take it. It's solid. It's strong. It can take the issue. Then, when you've finished, just wash it. As you wash the stone, everything's washed away. The stone no longer has it. You no longer have it. It's been washed away. It's just a tool to help you cope with pain and difficult situations. Any stone that you fancy. When you go and buy your stone, you will find you'll be drawn to a particular stone. Or you may prefer to use a stone that's connected to your birth, or something, a colour that you really love. I'll leave it up to you. Now, if we're sitting comfortably, we're now going on to our next meditation. This time we're going back to our temple. Last week I took you to the temple. This week we're going back to the temple, but to a different part. So close your eyes, sit comfortably, and we're going to start. Once again, I want you to imagine that you're in your beautiful cornfield with the sun shining, not too strong, gentle breeze blowing. It's the perfect day. Start to walk through your cornfield towards your temple, the temple you created, your safe sanctuary, the place you can go when you're in need, the place where you can go to be recharged, to be healed, to connect. As you walk up to your temple, you come to the gate of the garden. Open the garden gate and walk inside your temple garden. Look around. Look around your temple garden. Is there things you need in this garden that you would love to have there in your garden? So as you start to walk around your garden, I would like you to think of a tree that you would like to have in your garden. You can plant that tree. That tree will be there for you to come to. Trees are lovely things to sit under and contemplate. Trees, especially oak trees, are lovely to hug. Somehow you feel the strength from a tree when you give it a hug. And you can, at the moment, while we can't hug other things, we can at least hug a tree. Now, I hope you can choose a tree to be in your garden. I hope you've got your tree and you carry on walking. As you walk, you now need some lovely bushes, some evergreens, some lovely foliage. You need it around perhaps your fence so that it makes your garden look more attractive. I want you to think about what bushes, shrubs or foliage you'd like around your temple garden. Think about what you'd like to have. Plant those bushes and foliage, evergreens. Relish their beauty. They're going to be there all through the seasons. These are evergreens. They don't lose their leaves. So the only time they change colour is when the snow falls on them and they are covered in white snow. Once again, I want you to carry on walking through your garden and plant your flowers. Choose your flowers carefully. Are you going to choose flowers that have specific meanings? Are you going to have flowers with lovely meanings, like the iris, which is Greek for rainbow? Roses, red roses for love, yellow roses for friendship, pink roses for those that we adore. I want you to think about planting your beautiful flowers. Are you going to have flowers for all seasons? Are you going to make sure you've got flowers for the spring, the summer, the autumn and the winter? Think about what lovely flowers you'd like in your garden. As you continue to think about your flowers, you've come to a bench in your garden. Sit down on the bench in your garden and you find that you're sending out appreciation for the earth, for what the earth gives you. The earth gives you your food, your nourishment. You can build your house on the earth. So you send out this gratitude to the earth for everything it gives us. And you send out healing thoughts to the earth, hoping the earth will be able to withstand all the things that happen to the earth. You're sending these loving thoughts to the earth. And as you're sitting there, a companion comes and joins you on the bench. This companion is there for you to talk to, someone you can share confidences with, someone you can ask advice, someone there to give you support and guidance. Whatever you need, that person is there just for you. I want you to have a conversation with that person. Tell them issues or problems, pain or difficulties that you're suffering. Ask them for help. Ask them for support. Ask them for guidance. It's your opportunity to talk to somebody about something you really need to get off your chest. I'll be back for you shortly while you have a conversation with the person that's on the bench next to you. I'll be back soon. It's time to say goodbye to that person on the bench. I know we've only been here briefly talking to that person, but you can always come back to your temple garden. You can always come back to this bench. You can always have that person join you to help you with issues, problems, pain, or difficulties. Come back anytime you're in need. That person will always come and join you. Thank that person for being with you. Get up from the bench and continue to walk round your garden. As you walk round your garden, you come to the beautiful river, the waterfall, an area of peace and tranquility. The beautiful colours of the water attract you. If you like, you can go into the water and feel the water healing and soothing you. If you don't like going into water, just sit on the side and watch its tranquility well over your being as you watch it rippling and moving as the river flows. If you wish, if there's anybody you know, anybody around you that is suffering illness mentally or physically, imagine them going into that water. If you're in the water and you have problems, imagine the water washing it away, cleansing the whole system as the water flow removes pains and difficulties. Allow those people you've taken into that water to have that experience. I'll leave you for a short while you would enjoy either watching the water or being in the water, enjoying seeing people you've taken into the water being cleansed and healed. I'll be back for you shortly. It's now time to leave the river and the water. As you come out, you have a lovely towel to wrap yourself in. It keeps all that energy inside you. You feel the comfort and the warmth of the towel. Everybody you've taken into the water has their own special towel. They feel better, they feel healed, and you say goodbye to them. Say goodbye and thank you for joining me, knowing you can return to this water anytime you want to feel refreshed and cleansed and healed. That river is always there for you in your garden, always there when you're in need. Continue to walk around your garden, and as you walk around your garden, you see there's a hot air balloon. As you see the hot air balloon, you have an urge to climb into the basket. Climb into the basket, and as you climb into the basket, the rope is loosened and the balloon flies high up into the sky. Enjoy the sensation of freedom as this balloon travels across the earth. As you look down, everyone looks like little ants. Enjoy the freedom. Enjoy the freedom of mind, the freedom from anxieties. Everything is left behind as you fly in this balloon gently across the earth. The sensation is wonderful. You feel safe and secure, but also free of earthly worries, free of earthly problems, free of bodily pain. Enjoy this sensation. I'll leave you for a short while you enjoy the freedom of the air as you float across the earth. I'll be back for you shortly. It's now time for the balloon to come back to your garden. It gently settles back down on the earth. It's tied securely, and you climb out of the basket. Your head feels free of anxiety from problems, and your body feels light and healthy. As you continue to walk through your garden, dusk is falling. You're now at the end of your day in the garden. As you come to a clearing in the woods of your garden, you find there's a bonfire being created. Once again, you sit by the bonfire. You allow other people to be with you by the bonfire. Once again, as these people join you, I want you to write on a piece of paper or something that's really bothering you. As you write on that paper, I want you to then turn it into a little aeroplane and throw it into the fire as you see it disappear. Say goodbye to everybody that's joined you around the fire. These are your companions, people that love you. It's time to say goodbye. And as you say goodbye, you come once again to the gate of your garden. Once again, you go through the gate of your garden. You close the gate behind you. You walk back through the cornfield and back into this reality. But remember, you can return to your garden anytime you wish, anytime you have anxieties. But it's time now to say goodbye to your temple and your garden and be back in this reality. Make sure you sit firmly back in your chair. Put your feet firmly on the ground. Open your eyes and join me once again. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me. I want you to move a bit now because you've been sitting still for half an hour. Move your shoulders backwards and forwards. Shake your hands, shake your feet. I hope you feel happy and content and healthy for the rest of the day. Mind, body and spirit. Thank you for joining me once again. I'm truly grateful, and may love and light be with you. Goodbye.